All right, today is 7/29, 2026. I ended up taking 2 losses on both, one on GBP USD and the other one was on USD CAD. Trump released some news exactly at the same time as FOMC, and that left candlesticks that look like that. And also I deleted the thing, but that candlestick on GU. So it's all good. Losses, you just gotta take them on the chin. They're both A+ setups. Nothing wrong with them at all. But yeah, you just move on to the next one. So now I'm in gold. I got in gold yesterday around noon, 11:30, something like that. Trade's going smooth. I'm up like $50 something if I were to look. Let me see. Load it up. Let me load it up. But trading is all about understanding, am I doing in trading my edge to the best of my ability? Did I take a setup that was the same setup that I've been repeating for the last year and a half? Yes. So I'm up 48 right now. And it's also about just continuously repeating the same process that you know makes you money. There's nothing wrong with that. If you take a loss, you take a loss. It's not the end of the world. What happens is most traders, they take a loss and then they don't know how to deal with that loss. And that loss snowballs into more losses or into a bigger loss than you had intended. If you're going to risk $50 on a trade, if you're going to risk $1,000 on a trade, if you're going to risk $10,000 on a trade, risk that $10,000 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or whatever. And whatever the outcome is of that trade is the outcome of that trade. You know by your win rate, by your strategy that you repeat, what is the probability of you winning this trade? And if you have all of your edge stacked up in one trade, you have nothing to fear, whether if it's a win or if it's a loss. You take your trade where you're supposed to, you get out when you're supposed to, and the result will be the result. You know, at the end of the day, you will be profitable. I know I'm profitable at the end of the day. I simply just repeat my edge over and over and over again until the odds play out in my factor. That's it. That's all it is. And most people just confuse it and they do too much and think that in trading you have to do more. And that's not the case. In trading you actually just have to do less. The less you do, the better. The more you just do what you have to do. And simply, I only take 2 setups, 3 setups a week. That's it. That's it. This is my 3rd setup this week. And that is it. You know, my stop loss goes where my stop loss needs to go. It's big enough that where I know if price goes to my stop loss, I was wrong. But most of the time it will play out in my favor. You can't control what Trump is going to do either. People think that they can predict on Monday he's going to say, oh, we're back in war. And on Friday he's going to say we're talking in peace deals. Does that happen sometimes? Yeah. Does it happen other times? No. You can't predict it. You can't predict that at 3 a.m. Trump is going to say something that affects the market. You just have to take him on the chin. It's just the times that we live in right now, unfortunately. Do I wish I could go back to Biden markets? Yes, 100%. But this is what we're dealt with, so we have to learn how to adapt and deal with the structure of trading that we have right now. There are times that are good and there are times that are bad. Right now is, I would say, a bad time, right? But who's to say that you can't win during the bad times? Trading can be frustrating, you know, and there's some of my students that are frustrated as well. They're frustrated with losing and Trump affecting the markets every 24/7. But all we can control is us. If you can control the amount that you risk, when you enter a trade, where you put your stop loss, when you exit a trade. That is all. That's all you need to control. And the odds will play in your factor. So just keep doing that over and over and over and over again. And don't cope with it. And you'll be successful. I know I'll be successful. I'm just not successful yet. And when I do get there, these videos will be a testament to that. So I'm going to let this gold trade run, and whatever happens, happens. We'll see if it hits CP. If it does, cool. If not, oh well. I'm going to go to work, and actually I'm going to go to the gym first, and then I'll go to work. And then we'll live the rest of the day. So we'll see how this looks tonight. And I'll see y'all then, whatever that is.